and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Scotty Barnes.
You can never fully predict these long-term trends, but it's apparent that the production has been on the decline here a bit. That doesn't mean it will stay that way. And look, so many ways he could impact the team as well. Not always just about the scoring.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. The forwards are Thompson and Harris. At the guard spots, we'll see Cunningham and Ivy. And it's Duren in at the center position. And for Toronto, in at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. MP out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Pirtle in at the center. We've seen it already this season. MP has an elevated intent to win. Anytime he's matched up against one of the league's power teams. You know what? He loves these kind of challenges.
And let's give MP credit. He has walked the walk. The tougher the competition's been, the better they've been. This team is behind MP all the way, and the leadership he provides, they're not afraid of anybody.
Greg, we look at the rosters of these teams, the athleticism they both have just jumps right off the page.
Listen, we're almost guaranteed multiple highlight-level plays in this one. This is the kind of game where you see what incredible athletes the NBA has.
Here's Cash. After the basket by Detroit, it's good.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
Now, here's Ivy. Coming off 31 points last game. That one goes. Count it.
Too smooth from the mid-range. Defenders can't let Ivy get comfortable from there.
MP passes to Pirtle. Pirtle sets the pick for Barnes. Back to Pirtle. 6 on the shot clock. Quickly kicks to MP. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist by MP.
Well, look, this is how you want to start every game. 5 for 5. Come on.
Pass to Ivy. Back to Cunningham. Now Ivy. And it's off from three-point range. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Darko Rajakovic. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor. MP is a cool customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. Well, the Detroit Pistons, looking to build on last season's breakthrough, Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said Cade Cunningham's leadership makes his job easier. And all that aside, Bickerstaff said their fierce style is key, adding win or lose, we win the fight.
Not a team to be taken lightly. Thanks a lot, Shams. There's the 3, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Here's Ivy. Barnes grabs the miss. And so, MP will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. And how about this team? They've certainly impressed on the road this season, now up over 25 wins away from home. It's remarkable.
Well, give their coaching staff a lot of credit for preparing them to come into hostile environments and just totally silence the crowd. This team's character and how prepared they are makes them a nightmare matchup for anyone in our league.
It's good.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Quickly looking it over. Ingram passes to MP. To the paint. And it's blocked.
An effective stopper at the rim. Duren sure knows how to use those long arms of his. Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
MP with it. Coming off a solid outing against Indiana. Lets it go from the wing. Another miss by MP.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Pass to Harris. Cunningham for three. And it's Toronto with the rebound. This team is firing on all cylinders, with the win streak tying the Heat's 2013 record of 27 wins. How many more wins will they be able to string together?
Look, you're talking about some of the all-time great teams in the history of the NBA to have a win streak of this magnitude. Gonna be fun to see if they can add one more here tonight.
Now, here's Cunningham, and Harris wide open. He shoots, and the three off target. MP outside. Three-pointer. Thompson with the rebound. Pistons trail by 13. There's the lob to Duren. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, as a lob partner, Duren's exactly what you want. He really goes and gets it.
The Raptors making a switch here. Dick's checked in. Bogdanovich is checked in for the Pistons. Karis LeVert comes in for Jaden Ivey. Raptors leading by 11. Barnes dishes to MP. Pass to Dick. And here's MP for three. That's the sixth make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. MP, that's for 2. And again, it's Toronto converting.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
That is what they want from Duren. Spike it, young fella.
MP, no good. Pistons trail by 14. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. LeVert finds Cunningham. And here's Harris from the arc. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It's Dick on the wing. LeVert defending. The 3 from MP. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Toronto sitting with a comfortable lead up by 4. By Darko Rajakovic. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull-up, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill. And then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
On the court for the Pistons, At the guard spots, we'll see Cunningham and Ivy. Front court spots are filled by Thompson and Bogdanovich. And it's Stewart in at the 5, roaming the paint. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pacers delivered quite a performance. He had 65 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks.
Oh, so explosive. Get used to seeing a lot of that from Ivy. Wow.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And Ingram has got the ball here for the Raptors. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Quickly against Cunningham. Pass to Ivy. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Ivy's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, how about the quick thinking by Ivy? I love when he goes right at it with the shot.
Now, here's Quickly. Back to MP. Good on the triple.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
It's Thompson off the drive. It's off his foot. And the ref saying he kicked it. GHS, when you think you've seen it all. Last season, a father and son playing as teammates. NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers. And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
And Duran slams it in.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And that one drops for him.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
He has still not missed the shot. Where could they be today without it?
From past the arc, kept alive, Pirtle uses the glass to finish the layup. Pirtle's got 4 points this quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Thompson surveying the floor. Back to Cunningham. In the corner, Ivy with it. There's 3 pointers off the mark. Raptors leading by 14. Quickly with it. Now defended by Cunningham. And that one's good.
Barnes so physical inside. He can beat you down there as well.
Detroit's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Cunningham kicks to Ivy. Back to Cunningham. No good from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
For 3, Ivy with the bucket. Ivy's got 12.
And after not making any threes in the first half, he now has 2 here in the second half. Let's see if he continues to add to that.
Got that one up quick.
Well, Ingram can go shot for shot with anybody in the league. That 3 at the other end only seems to fuel his fire.
To Cunningham. On the wing, Thompson. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Here's Cash. It's a big height bounce and goes in. Cash has got 34.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Quickly against Cunningham. Harris outside. A three-pointer off the mark. MP has been leading the charge for the Raptors. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking, and we are not letting you down. And just for a moment here, I was wondering, if you guys were playing in the league today, which current player would you most like to team up with?
That's tough, Ernie, but I got to pick Wemby. Playing alongside of him, that's just going to be too good to pass up.
Well, I'll tell you what, May 19th, I'm teaming up with the Ant-Man. 1-2 punch, baby.
Very interesting. And switching gears now to that first half. What a difficult start for the Pistons.
Yeah, they're going up against some good shooters. Can't give guys room to operate. You have to crowd them. Make them put the ball on the floor.
Sound recommendations from Dr. O'Neill. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Pistons trail by 20. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. Emmanuel quickly out there with MP. And it's Ingram in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Cunningham passes to Ivy. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 6 assists now in the game. You know, Greg, after struggling with injuries to start his NBA career, Cade Cunningham is figuring it out.
And the former #1 overall pick in 21. Last season, his first All-Star appearance, and he's only getting started.
The Pistons shooting around 60% of the night. Amazing work offensively so far.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Well, when MP gets in the open floor on the break like that, watch out.
Cunningham passes to Harris. Back to Cunningham. Ivy against MP. Misses the 3. Toronto leading by 20. Finished off the break. MP's got 38 points.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
There's the lob to Durant. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Barnes passes to MP. For 3, Ingram gets the three-pointer to fall. Ingram's got 12 points in the game.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. And stolen by MP. The finish. And another one.
And now he is tied for the second most 40-point games in an NBA season. What a year.
Wow, he has brought it every night, and nobody seems to have the answer for him.
And he's tied with 52 games of 40 points or more. Just saying that out loud, I still don't believe it's been matched, but that's the kind of year he's had.
This one for three. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Cash has got his 7th assist in the game. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Scotty Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Back to you guys.
A tone setter for sure at that end. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. Cash, no good. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field.
Sharp defensive instincts from MP, showing off his IQ as a defender.
Lets it go from deep. Stolen by Thompson. Shoots a 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Ingram's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball securer. But that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
Pass to Duran. Harris outside. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Lets it go. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. The Raptors have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. And Cash gets it to go. 42 points for MP.
Huge night for him. I love how he's searching for his shot attempts, trying to carry them to the finish line.
And a wide open look for Cunningham. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Cunningham's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Toronto leading by 23. GA now in year 3 under Darko Rajakovic. The Raptors are staying the course.
Yeah, his contract runs through next season, and he's all in on developing these young players and getting the best out of them.
Cunningham passes to Duran. Here's Ivy. Back to Duran. 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate. Like guys he cannot miss.
Well, it's always a huge bonus when Duran has a scoring night like this.
MP finds quickly. Back to MP. Hits the 3-point bomb. Cash has got 13 points in the second half.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Again, what an avalanche!
And just like that, he's tied the record for most 50-point games.
Greg, this is a record I never thought would be matched. Unbelievable season from him.
You look back at Wilt's 62 campaign and all the records it spawned. Absolutely stunning to see the 50-point games record be matched.
Well, he's put that first half behind him, and it looks like his confidence is back.
And that one's good. MP.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Ivy kicks to Cunningham. Ivy a screen on quickly. Out to Thompson. Back to Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. Harris. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. 12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Raptors with some changes. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in, and Dick subbed in for Brandon Ingram. And then for Detroit, Stewart's checked in for Jalen Duren. Bogdanovich comes in for Asar Thompson, and Karis LeVert subbed in for Jaden Ivey. MP passes to Dick. Back to MP. Shoots from 14, and again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Fires at the elbow. Cunningham's shot is off. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
And good! Here's another.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Pass to Cunningham. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in a comfort zone.
Well, it's his heart and leadership that set Cunningham apart. He's never given you less than 100%, and he's always playing to win.
The Raptors making a switch here. Robo's checked in. Marcus Sasser's checked in for Detroit. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Over to the wing. Here's MP, and the Raptors tack on 2 more. Pass to Sasser. Takes a 3. He can't get that one to fall. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Toronto ahead, running away with it. We'll be back shortly. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass.
Checked in for Walter. And a different look here for the Pistons. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Harris comes in for Bogdanovich. Thompson, he's checked in for Karis LeVert. And it's Jaden Ivey in for Marcus Sasser. On the floor for Detroit, Harris steps in at the 4 with Duren at the center spot. The wing pair we'll see going is going to be Ivey and Thompson. And it's Cunningham in at the point guard position.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Here's Cunningham. 5 to shoot. Thompson sets the pick for Ivey. They get it again. Back to Cunningham. Takes the 3. The shot by Ivey, no good.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
Deflects the pass. Dick passes to MP. And with so many teams, Dan, filling roster spots with rookie contracts, the importance of drafting well continues to rise.
Well, absolutely it does, Kevin. The quicker you can get those guys up to speed and helping you on their rookie contracts where they're at least relatively lower priced, helps your salary cap situation, helps you fill out the roster with quality players.
MP way outside. It's hauled in by Harris. And for the Pistons, their shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Here's Cunningham, drops it in from 14 feet away. Cunningham's got 13 points here in the second half alone. The Raptors have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. And some solid looks for them.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Ivy with the bucket.
Look, that's the strongest part of Ivy's game, making things happen off the drive.
With the teardrop, and MP with the layup.
Nice little floater there. Soft touch.
Now, here's Ivy. Fires from deep. Mobo with the rebound. Toronto's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And the ball goes out of bounds. Pass touch by MP. Walter, he's checked in for Toronto.
Number 14, Jacoby Walter.
And here's Cunningham. Pass to Ivy. Duran with the screen on MP. 6 to shoot. Ivy with it. Now defended by MP. Cunningham for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Mamukelashvili has got 5 rebounds tonight. Dick in the corner. Back to MP. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Harris.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Raptors.
And the big difference here was accuracy from 3-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And for the year now, they'll have 52 wins under the belt.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
Well, we saw some exceptional passes from him tonight. His vision did a lot to elevate their offense.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
You know, Stan, when you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses, what impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also, his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Back to MP. Just a few seconds between the shot clock and game clock. From deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
I mean, he hit that shot from the next town over. Yeah, what a shot.
And so Toronto takes this, but by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. We'll
There he is.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
And now the opening lineup for Team World. Alexander Sarr is out there with Eve Nisi. Then there's Edgecombe. Then there's Demon. And it's Buzelis in at the 3, the small forward. And what a moment for MP. We can all feel it. Not only does he make his first All-Star game, but he does so by getting voted in as a starter.
And that shows you how the fans view MP this season. This isn't a good year that he's having. This is a landmark type of season. MP absolutely deserves the honor.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fame.
Here's Collier. Offline with his 3. Here's Edgecombe. Pass to Buzelis. Nisi with the ball. Here's Demon. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Week. And I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
And it's Team World with the ball. Following the three-pointer by MP. To the middle. And Sarr throws it down.
How about Sarr? Just ridiculous athleticism for a 7-footer. And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
And a feather in MP's cap. His first All-Star Game appearance will be this year.
Yeah, his fans are very excited. I think he is as well. This is a big moment for any player.
Here's Demon. Clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. He can't get that one. USA leading by 3. Collier, that's good. You brought the big stage these young guys around tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
Now, here's MP. 8 points for him. On the wing, MP. And he gets it to go. MP's got 10 points.
And, he's kind of come out of the blue this season. Nobody expected to see him playing at such a high level.
Almost as though his game developed overnight. I mean, he might have been flying under the radar coming into the season, but that's no longer the case.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's MP. He's got 10.
I know his NBA career is just starting out, but he has been logging some veteran minutes in the regular season.
Well, in his short time in the league, Greg, he's earned the full confidence of the coaching staff. They're not afraid to use him in any situation.
Here's Cash. He's got 13. Pass to Collier. USA moving the ball around. Here's Filipowski. And here's MP for 3. Does not score for only the second time in 7 shots this game. Out of bounds, it'll be USA's ball.
USA ball.
USA leading by 8. Out to the right wing. Pass to Collier. MP right side. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. On offense, here's Team World. Now Buzelis. Now Edgecombe. There's a good screen from the arc. The rebound by Collier.
He has not been at his most efficient this quarter.
Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Sarr. Here's Demon. Now Edgecombe. Sarr with the screen on MP. Team World with another miss.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. USA with some changes. Bailey's checked in for Kyle Filipowski. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Collier. And it's Team World with the ball. A 12-point game. In the corner, it's Sarr. A three-pointer is right on target. Sarr's got 5.
Well, Sarr continues to develop that three-point shot, hoping to make it a reliable part of his game.
And it's Bailey in the corner. MP outside. Just 5 to shoot. Klingon finds MP. Again, USA.
MP doing a nice job with the quick catch and shoot, not wanting to waste those touches.
Team World trails by 11. Now Edgecombe. Pass to Sarr. Now Edgecombe. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And you... Making some changes. Eve Nisi, he's checked in for Mawar. Bruce Ellis comes in for Quentin Post. And Demon subbed in for Traore. Castle's checked in for USA. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now.
Yeah, a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
So, Team World's 5 right now. We've got Demon, Bruce Ellis out there with Eve Nisi. And it's Larson in at the 2-guard.
Yes, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Well, let's say the defense being played here tonight might be a bit on the soft side from both teams.
Well, I know you're not surprised, are you? I mean, fast and loose is the way this game should be played.
Here's Larson. Yep, that one goes in there. Larson's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
Pass to Nisi. Here's Larson. Good ball movement here by Team World. Here's Nisi. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Donovan Klingon, he's checked in for USA. And a change for Team World. Sarr's checked in. And it's Team World with the ball. They trail by 14. Sarr the screen. And it's Demon missing.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Here's Collier. Pass to MP. Banked in off the glass. Cash has got 7 points for the quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Here's Larson. Here's the lob to the hoop. And stolen by MP. Got a piece of it. Here's Buzelis. Castle covering. That's the Demon. Sarr with it. He has 5. And here is MP. Here's Collier. Back to MP. Sinks the triple. Cash has got 27 points.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Here's Larson out to the right wing. Here's Buzelis. Castle covering, and the shot goes in. Larson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And USA making a change here. Flag is checked in. And a change for Team World. Edgecombe's checked in. Pass to Klingon. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Cash has got 3 assists in the game. Team World trails by 19. Here's Demon. No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. Drains the three-pointer. Edgecombe's got 5.
That's what they really want to get from Edgecombe, a consistent stroke from the perimeter.
Cash. Klingon finds MP. Shot from the top of the key. Again, USA.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
Pass to Edgecombe. And the shot goes down. He has 7.
Unlike most young guards, Edgecombe would rather have it around the rim. Doesn't want to just chuck up J's.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Teamwork ball.
Pass to Buzelis. To the inside. Klingon with the block.
And at 7'2", Klingon is a huge shot-blocking threat. Guys have got to be careful when he's around.
And Cash gets it to go.
Boy, they need to ride him as far as he can take him because he is pedal to the metal right now.
Here's Edgecombe. Covered by MP. Inside. And Sarr throws it down.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficient.
Pass to Demon. Here's Edgecombe. Chalk up 2 there.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Team World shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
Third team foul. At the line for Team World, Edgecombe.
Well, you want to talk about upside. B.J. Edgecombe has as much as anyone in this class, except for maybe the top pick, Cooper Flag.
Good on the three-point shot.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Pass to Sarr. Here's Demon. Now Edgecombe. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And it's Collier missing.
Let him have that from mid-range. Defense dodged the bullet there.
Team World with another miss. And it's USA taking a 19-point lead into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back to the action in just a minute. And we're glad to have you along as we resume the action at the Rising Stars Challenge. Some great careers in store for these young men.
And what a showcase this game has been for the league's best and brightest young stars.
And you know, one of my favorite things is seeing the camaraderie between the players. I mean, both of these teams really enjoying playing together and against each other.
Flag is out there with Filipowski. Then it's Collier. Then there's Klingon. And it's Cash in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half.
MP is a cool customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
Pass to Edgecombe. And it's out of bounds. Team World will retain possession. Here's Sarr, and Sarr throws it down hard.
Are we seeing some high-flying efforts tonight, or what?
Are we ever? I mean, they're doing some major damage to those rims.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. Here's Flag. He has yet to score. Drains it from beyond the arc.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Nisi. Now Edgecombe. Covered by MP. Can't hit from 12.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
It's to Demon. Good ball movement here by Team World. And he uses the glass on the layup. Demon's got 5 points so far.
And you look at Edgecombe, he had really good assist numbers in college, and there you could see it translate at this level.
Now, here's MP. He has 45 points, and it's good for 2.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
Here's Edgecombe, covered by MP. To the right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Team World needs to get off a shot. And it's Demon missing. USA leading by 23. Here's the floater. Collier. That's good. Collier's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Boy, that's 5 buckets in a row now. Watch out. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Here's Demon. 5 points in the game. Pass to Buzelis. And stolen by Flag. MP finds Klingon. And it's Klingon with the jam.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Here's Demon. Following the bucket by USA. From outside the arc, and Klingon pulls it down. Now USA with it. They're on a 14-4 run. Back to MP. A 3-ball. Tips it up. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. He's got 6.
Oh, great job of keeping the play alive. Klingon using that reach to secure that one and get the second chance look.
Now Buzelis hasn't made one yet. Here's Demon. Pass to Buzelis. From downtown, it's rebounded by Cash. And so MP will bring it up for USA. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Right wing, here's Collier. That 3 off the mark. Edgecombe with it. 12 points for him. Pass to Buzelis. Here's Demon. Off target from outside.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Here's Flag. Playing in the screen for Flag. Oh, good on the 3. And it's Team World with the ball. Pass to Demon. In the corner, it's Buzelis. And the 3-ball is good.
Buzelis showing a little bit of everything with that quick release.
The USA calls time here. And USA with some changes. Haley comes in for Donovan Clingan. And Stephon Castle subbed in for MP. And Team World making a change here. Here's Collier. He has 6. Pass the flag. Now Castle. 3-pointer. Messi grabs the rebound. To the wing on the left. Down low. And Messi throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's Collier. Here's Flag. Plays it up off the glass. Flag's got his first basket of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Matkovic with the step back. For the 3, it's not going to go for him. There's 1:26 left in the third. Pass to Bailey. To the middle. And he banks in the layup.
And that's a nice exchange between teammates there. I mean, they really work well together, whether it's All-Star Week or the regular season.
You know, really pretty fresh they get to share this stage together tonight. I mean, they've both helped each other to get here, and now they're going to keep helping each other.
And it's Team World with the ball. Following the bucket by USA. Here's Demon. And they get it back. Here's Messi. And the layup is good. Messi's got 4 points in the quarter.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Filipowski passes to Bailey. Hands it from downtown.
A big reason why Bailey went high in the draft. He's a guy who can score without dominating the ball.
Pass to Edgecombe. There's a screen. Here's Demon. Plenty of space. Filipowski grabs the board. Filipowski's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Bailey. Another 3 for USA.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And so it's MP making things happen for... And it's time to get back into it at the Rising Stars Challenge. Tonight, none of these young players will ever forget, I'm sure.
Oh, to be young and athletic. Just a ton of energy out there on the floor tonight.
Yeah, you know, like we see every year, these young guys are super excited to be playing in this game, and that excitement comes out onto the court.
So, Team World's 5 right now. We've got Buzelis. Quentin Post is out there with Traore. And it's Larson in at the 2 guard. Here's Buzelis.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Now, here's MP. Drills it from outside.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Here's Larson. Lots of room. They get it back.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And Kenneth gets it to go.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And how about the role reversal there? I mean, slamming it down right in the face of the big fella.
And the dunk by MP.
I like how MP did not settle for the lay-in. He left no room when he threw it down.
Pass to Larson. To the wing right side. Here's Traore. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
Here's Traoré following the bucket by USA. Here's Booth. That was something to see.
Good. And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
Here's Traoré. Castle covering into the lane. They set the pick to the inside. Post. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And we haven't seen very much of him in the regular season yet. But there's no question he's got a very bright future ahead of him.
I agree with all of that. Even with limited playing time, his talent has been evident. And that talent is strong enough to have earned him a spot in this game. And that says a lot considering he doesn't play a bunch for his team. He's been incredible tonight, seemingly scoring at will, really powering his team forward.
Here's Larson. A three-pointer, no good. Now USA with it. They're on a 14-6 run. It's good from long range. George has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Pass to Buzelis. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
A big answer from Buzelis. He wants his team to know they can count on him from the perimeter.
USA moving the ball around. MP looking around. Again, USA.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Here's Traoré. Pass to Matkovic. Over Bailey. Rebounded by Castle.
Poor defense for sure, but the offense was worse.
Here's MP. Scores after the quick crossover. MP's got 60.
That's a confident, bad young man right there. MP, unafraid to show off his hand.
Now Buzelis. And Team World, another three.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
It's Connect on the wing. Castle finds MP. And he lays it straight in. Here's Traoré. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
And it goes down 2 points.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Now, here's MP. It's Connect on the wing. They get it back. Castle on the wing. Second chance shot. MP again.
Taking what the defense gives him. MP operating right in the middle of the court.
Pass to Post. Knocks it loose. And stolen by MP. And he comes up with the deuce.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
Here's Matkovic. Launches a three. And it's MP with the rebound. Bailey passes to MP. Right side, George. Back to MP. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. On offense, here's Team World. Here's Larson. Hits it from three-point range.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Cash, no good. A floater, and that's 2 points on the layup.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Traps in the tray.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Here's Traore. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by USA. The 3 from MP. Another 3 for USA.
What a competitor. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the goal for them offensively.
So we see USA taking the win here.
I can't say enough about how well all these young men competed here tonight. A great show for the fans and a clear picture of just how many talented up-and-comers we have here in the NBA.
Greg, no doubt there are some future greats among the players we saw here tonight, and we're pleased to have brought you all the action. So now for Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan saying good night, everyone.